Live from Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Chicago White Sox. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat. Frank Thomas. Always exciting to see him in action. And it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's off the plate defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Ready to go? And digging in for San Francisco, Monty Irvin.
The left-hander, Monte Irvin.
Next pitch is downstairs. That's in there. This ball's chopped on the ground. Throw over to Thomas. 1 out in the top of the first. Here's Gabe Kapler's lineup for the San Francisco Giants. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
No score, just getting started, top of the first. Fights that one away, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. And another ball. Willie McCovey waiting for a turn at the plate. And a pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Bounce to the right. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for San Francisco. Now it's the White Sox turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field. And on the hill, Alex Wood. Not the best results a year ago. Looking for better this season, Chris.
Yeah, and I think this guy understands that if he doesn't make quicker adjustments and show improvement, that the patience that his manager has will not last as long as it did last year. So we'll see if he can get off to a great start. Perhaps the work that he did in the offseason will show good results early on, but he's got to get out of the gates going strong, or else he may find himself in the bullpen or back in the minor leagues.
Here's a rocket out to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Minnie Minoso, the next to hit. The wind of the pitch. Ground ball left side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting third, the first baseman,
Frank Thomas steps to the plate for the White Sox. Big time power. Now snap throw to first, and he's back in there. And now the lefty, and he walked him.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Paul Konerko now at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And it's out of play, a foul ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Strike three, got him swinging. And there's 2 away.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider, tried to sit in between, just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Robert.
Luis Robert now. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
There are lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Top of the second, and digging in for San Francisco, J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis.
The pitch. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Leading off for San
Here's
Francisco,
Crawford now, open stance on that left side.
Brandon Crawford.
And a pitch. And a big swing and a miss. Brandon Crawford, a kid who grew up a Giants fan. His dad had season tickets at Candlestick Park and then at, what was it initially, Pac Bell Park. Second inning here, no score. Into center. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away.
Batting seven, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Now batting Mitch Haniger. The 1-1. Good eye in that spot. And misses inside. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. And the righty deals. And there's a ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at first and second with one gone. To short, could be 2. It's in and out of his glove. Throw to first, gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the second out. This is Joey Bart.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position. And it is 2-1. Two outs. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
The 3-1. Foul ball there. Second and third, 2 down. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Righty to the plate. And that's ball 4.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
Back to the top of the lineup, Monty Irvin, the next Giant to hit. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. 1-1 now. And a foul ball left side. 2 outs, bases are full. That one the other way. Makes the catch. Inning over. Giants leave him loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the veteran outfielder, Harold Baines.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
The 1-1. Just missed. Left-hand hitter waits. Hard hit, right side. He'll do it himself. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Batting 7, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal up to hit. Next pitch is inside. Ball 2. And that one fouled off. The 2-2. On the ground to the left. On to McCovey. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Second baseman, Elvis Andrus.
Here's Elvis Andrus.
An important at bat for him right here. 1 hit shy of 2,000 for his career.
The pitch. Swing and he breaks his bat. Over to first. Inning over. Shy Sox held in check here. We'll move to the third with no score. Top half of the third inning, and now it's the Giants DH, Orlando Cepeda. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a bouncer. Fires over to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Willie Mays.
Now it's the power speed combo. Willie Mays. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Next offering is downstairs. Way high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Next offering is fouled back. And a payoff pitch. That one laced to center and a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Next to hit, Willie McCovey. Swings and misses. 2-2 now. And the right-hander deals. Struck him out looking.
Well, he throws him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
The 1-2. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Up the middle, flips it behind his back. They get the force, and that is that.
Great concentration to get that one started. He gets the force at second. Glove work at its finest.
Here on the south side, here is Moncada.
The third baseman, Yoel
Kicks and fires. And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. 3-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Check swing and a 3-2. Appeal down to first, and he held up.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that ball.
Here's Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 1. The moment everyone thinks of with Tim Anderson is the walk-off homer he hit in the inaugural Field of Dreams game in 2021. That felt like a movie.
Yeah, and it was a movie that Tim Anderson had never seen.
Ball and a strike. And it's fouled away.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Got him. Anderson down on strikes.
The left fielder, number 9.
And now here is Minnie Minoso. And he's already singled in this game. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. The 2-1. That to right. And that one gets down. Fair ball. Moncada around third. 1 run across, and he's in at third with an RBI triple.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
Runner at third with one gone. Here's some real power at the plate. Frank Thomas. He reached on a walk his first time. And now 1-2.
He's so solid. Calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
1-2 now. On the ground to third. Davis with the throw to first. Runner scores, though. That's a little insurance, and the lead is 2. Here's a big power threat. Paul Konerko. His first at bat was a strikeout. The 1-1.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And here it comes. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one is back. And that ball is gone. A solo shot. His first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 3-0.
Low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there, patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And now it's Luis Robert. Went down on strikes his first time through. And he deals. Looked like it was a little bit up. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Next pitch downstairs. 3 balls and a strike. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. In the air, right field. Haniger has a beat on it. That is the inning. They get 3 runs on 2 hits, 1 a solo homer. 3 innings complete. It's the White Sox 3 and the Giants nothing. Welcome back onto the 4th. Now it's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Righty delivers. And a count 1-2. And a pitch. And Crawford is set down. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger, the next Giant to hit. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
High fly ball out to center field. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, second base.
2 outs, base is empty. Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
struck him out without a swing. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3. Giants go down quietly. They trail in this one 3-0. And welcome back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Now it's the right fielder, Harold Baines.
Harold Baines.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Pitchers on the outside didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. Way out front for strike 2.
You know, these White Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Rips that one to right. Haniger hauls it in, and there's one away. Now it's going to be Elvis Andrus. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Two and 2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. And now Yohan Moncada, the switch hitter batting right.
Moncada.
At the belt and fires. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And now the lefty. Can't field it cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. And it's going to wind up out of play. So up next, Tim Anderson.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Well struck left field. And gone. That's what the fans came to see. That's his 99th career homer. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0. So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Here comes Gabe Kapler to the mound, and he's going to take the baseball from his starter. Alex Wood is done, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. New pitcher on here, Alex Cobb.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And stepping in is the speedy Minnie Minoso. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. 3-run bomb for the White Sox. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here on the south side, we go to the top of the fifth. Here's Joey Bart now. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Next offering is in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Jimmy Lambert, the young right-hander, up and throwing. The wind and the pitch.
Ball 2. 2-2 count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 2-2. Popped up. Anderson makes the grab. One up, one down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
So digging in, Monty Irvin.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Not close with that one. And that's ball 2. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And that's a double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So now the DH spot, Orlando Cepeda. Runner leads away at second. Now a screamer into the outfield. Bounces over the wall in foul ground. It's an automatic double. A run comes in on the play.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Dylan Cease will depart, and a pretty good outing for him as he leaves with a nice lead. New pitcher when we get back. Jimmy Lambert on the pitch out of the pen here. He's making his second appearance of the season.
Jimmy Lambert.
And up next for the Giants, Willie Mays. 3-2 now. Got it by him for the K.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Willie McCovey. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. That's in there. And it's 3-2.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
3-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his second strikeout. One run, a pair of hits, no errors, and one left on. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the White Sox 6 and the Giants 1. Back here at the ballpark, and here's the first baseman, Frank Thomas.
The first baseman.
This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
So now 1-2. Lined into right. One down.
Now batting, center fielder, Luis Robert.
And here is Luis Robert. Just missed the inside corner. Counts full, 3-2. Here comes a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
So 2 down now, and here is Harold Baines. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So a man left for the White Sox. They lead it though 6-1. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, all set for the top of the 6th. And digging in for San Francisco, J.D. Davis. Next offering upstairs. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Joe Kelly up and throwing. That misses. And now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
There's a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Here comes a 3-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon.
So man aboard. Here's Brandon Crawford. The pitch. High fly ball out into left center field. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's 1 down.
It's a little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit. Trying to put the ball in the air.
Man at first. And up next for San Francisco, Mitch Haniger. The 1-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Here's a 1-1. And that misses off the outside edge.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
The 2-1. Now a fly ball to right center. Baines gets under it. and makes the play, and that's out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the White Sox 6 and the Giants 1. Here on the south side, John Shambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Yasmani Grandal. Right-handed reliever. And that one hit to first. He handles it himself. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the White Sox, the second baseman, Elvis.
Now it's the second baseman, Elvis Andrus. Kicks and deals. Swing and a ground ball out to short. 2 up, 2 down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
2 outs, base is empty. Here is Yoan Moncada. And a 1-1. And a foul ball. And now it's 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They still lead it though. 6-1. Welcome back. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the Giants catcher, Joey Bart. There's a 1-1. Yeah, there's the strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one drifts inside.
2 strikes.
The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2-2 now.
3-2.
Stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals, and that one is lifted in the air. And there's one away.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Monty Irvin, the next Giant to hit. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Just missed. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Kicks and fires. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch. That one 95 to finish him off.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that one is inside. Willie McCovey to bat next. And a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And the righty deals. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. So the Giants leave 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Bottom of the inning, and now the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Comebacker to the mound. Gathers and throws to first. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Fielder, number 9, Minnie.
So up next, Minnie Minoso. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
The wide to kick the pitch.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step. And that's why he makes so many great plays. Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Man at first with one gone. Frank Thomas steps to the plate for the White Sox. The pitch. And now 2-2.
2 strikes.
Cobb checks the runner.
No,
back in there standing. The pitch. And now it's 3-2. And there's ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to is just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Paul Konerko. He's already homered here in this one. 2 on, 1 out. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. And there's a foul ball. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Next pitch is popped up.
That's the fly rule. Batter's out.
Now batting, center fielder, Luis Robert.
So first and second with 2 outs. Luis Robert steps to the plate for the White Sox. Up the middle, Crawford on the run, sent it over to first. out with room to spare, and that's the inning. And welcome back. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Willie McCovey.
Willie McCovey.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that just misses.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
And that one in the air center field. Robert makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now it's J.D. Davis. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And the pitch. Not even close there. 3-2 now. In the air, right side. Baines settles under it and makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
Shortstop, Brandon.
And that'll bring up Brandon Crawford. Left-hand batter waits. On the ground, right side. Into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mitch.
And now the right fielder, Mitch Haniger. That one drilled left field. Caught just shy of the wall. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the White Sox 6 and the Giants 1. Johnny Brebbia gets the ball now.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
And the batter now, Harold Baines.
For the White Sox, the right fielder, Harold Baines.
The pitch. That one to first. Takes it himself. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, the catcher, Yasmani
Grandal steps to the plate for the White Sox. Next offering is in for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tyler Rogers preparing to come on if needed. The 1-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, it's just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch, and probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
Here's the second baseman, Elvis Andrus. And it's filled up.
3-2.
Righty to the plate. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not in time, it's a double. So a big milestone reached right there. His 2,000th career hit.
Well, this is not something to take lightly at all. 2,000 hits is an extremely difficult number to reach, and it's a testament to how good he's been for his entire career. So consistent with his approach to hitting, and he's not done yet. He's certainly got more knocks in him.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Yoan Moncada steps to the plate for the White Sox. The 1-1. Next offering misses down and away. Two 1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Snags the liner back to the mound. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Joe Kelly.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now it's the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Wilmer Flores.
The 2-1. Ripped to third and caught.
The batter, the catcher, Joey Vaughn.
And now the catcher comes up to hit, Joey Bart. Righty delivers, and he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first, and they're down to their last out.
The left fielder, number 20, Monte Irvin.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. And up next for the Giants, Monte Irvin. Two outs. And a count 1-2. And the right-hander deals. High chopper to third. Moncada. Throw to first. Ball game. And the White Sox take the first 2 games of this series.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by these guys to get it done for the hometown fans.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox. 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Giants, 1 run, 5 hits, 2 errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Not even a friend of me, 'cause you'll get